welcome to the podium. Chef Cardi B, I'm up. I see you like the again. While you was sleeping on me, I make 40 bands by 4 p.m. Baby, take it. Everything you want, I'm like a walking. I don't understand what this hate is about. How you go, your man, with my name in your mouth. I do the Maybach on Monday, for Friday. This is sweet Saturday, that's just what plastic. I say, babe, it's a, he said it's a, them pretty, you look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah, money back, money back, money back, Money back, money back, money back. Money back, money back, money back. Woo! Money back, money back, money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids. And they all gang, so don't be talking sideways.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Detroit Lions. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team. In terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll set up to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw here. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Lions will take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
Here we go.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Detroit! Detroit!
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete to John Ross. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On play action, they'll throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Now let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Malone. And he gets it down to the 32. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
An update from that game going on in the Meadowlands. And the early going, it's the Texans out in front. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So out now come the Lions, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And he stopped immediately there. Vontaze Burfict, the one to get him down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes to throw on second down. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Breida. And an alley to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Ace! Ace! Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. He's moving.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is incomplete.
You get a tight end like
so they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
There you go. Watch him. Watch the toss. Watch the toss. Oh, it's coming. Watch the toss. Oh.
Now a toss play. It's
Don't
Breida.
be
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the
That's
47.
primo play.
They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming.
Z.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90. Slow.
Watch the streak. Watch the streak.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That's why you there now.
I'll tell you,
Ain't no more
Brandon, this
Williams.
ball's
That's why
intercepted, but it is
you
3rd
there
down.
now.
So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. He got 29 yards that time.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Mixon with a first down carry. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
To Mixon on the check down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Derek Barnett in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left.
Oh,
Drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
He didn't get hit.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
He was fucking scared. Run to the left.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That throw
run
good
to the
for
left.
4.
It's
2nd down.
This nigga moving. This nigga's.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Nope,
This
no
is going to
catch.
be caught, but they'll
Only
say
1 foot
out of
in.
bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Ready. Green 90. Green 90.
Watch the run. He's a sneaky
Throwing
nigga.
is Mahomes on
pick.
3rd. And some room to
Go ahead,
maneuver.
Obi. You can get stopped by.
Bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
He dropped back.
Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come.
Oh, but those Obi is, but he got me a
How
pick.
about the anticipation on the play?
Oh,
Reading,
yeah.
reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Let's field it a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And Detroit getting set to go now. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to play. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes.
Oh, I don't want you there no more, Brown.
It's Hoover. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Mahomes. From left side, taking it.
Somebody gonna cough it up.
But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Somebody gonna cough it
I don't know
up.
about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover.
That's my.
I know it's coaches are
That's
screaming,
my
just
dog.
hang on to the ball, man.
Carl Lawson.
That's my dog.
He's the one to get him, and that's sack number
That's
7
my
for him
dog.
on the year.
That's my dog. He thinks it's coming from that way, but it's coming.
Mahomes going to throw. Throw in deep for Galladay. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball
the first one was
right
baked.
there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand
he better
and
get
coming
back.
away with the interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air one out.
Motherfucker.
And it's
I
knocked
should have
away
never told
and
these niggas
incomplete.
nothing.
Allen Robinson, the intended receiver.
God
Second
damn it.
down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The
Should've
offense
never
or the
gave these
defense?
niggas
Let's face
mine.
it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games. But he left 100
play a
way
nigga too
behind
much.
last week.
You
I
know
think he's
your
going to
shit.
do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Yeah, I think he's locked in.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he
Nowhere
opened
to go
it.
here. He lost the football.
Wow.
Lions have recovered.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield.
Who knew?
All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
He's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
What you talking
Not
about,
much
Willis?
of a hole there as
Right.
he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Left, 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 left. Left, 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 left. Black 58
Go
rail.
back.
Black
Go over
58
there.
rail.
Go over there.
Here's
Apologize for
Breida.
that, man. Oh.
He's to the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7.
Green 39. Green 39. Hut, hut, hut.
They'll toss it to Breida. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. And he's able to put it through. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Oh, they need to follow him. He open.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Back Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ross. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And this is caught.
Why did I fucking do that?
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because
all the way over there, that was a pick.
Not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. They'll give it to him up the middle, and they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. That's
why you my superstar.
Touchdown.
That's why you my superstar.
As his guys are in for 6, and the Bengals add on to their lead.
That's why you're the superstar.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Yeah.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
No, I did. I kicked it up.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
Strip that.
So we reach. And just like that, on we
head
to half number 2. All right, Coach.
Replay.
Thank you. We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead in the football to begin quarter number 3.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Flag
Get
down.
your ass back.
Yeah, this is going to
put your ass back.
Great field position.
So they really got
I've seen it.
benefit.
The whole world seen it.
Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return.
Push some niggas
Then
in
the
the back.
penalty
You know how
brings
you
it
play
back, but you still
football.
have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Now it's Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No.
Tackled by Jordan Willis.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Mahomes now to throw. His throw incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Showing those 2 colors.
Trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Here we go. Green, 90.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
Almost the 4th.
Here's Sam Martin now. As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Good defense.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded just inside the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Oh, watch out for the line,
so
girl.
Here are the Bengals now as they get their
watch
first
out,
possession.
Babe. You know I love you.
Half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost
I don't believe it.
Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball
don't
back over.
believe.
They want to do that now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half. He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Able to avoid him at the 40. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back to throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Let's
He's got
go, Allen Robinson. That's why I picked you up.
His 6th touchdown of the season, and the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
Babe, watch the line, please.
Is that what I'm down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call.
Over, babe. This nigga tried me, babe. He tried me. Babe, watch the line, please.
This is Breida.
Oh, shit.
He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Listen, bro, I thought your ass was out.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down.
Thank New York
Huge
Giants
difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Oh, yeah, I do after this. Girl, don't try me. Don't try.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down.
Oh!
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game.
You didn't know that. A little too late.
Yeah, another time on
I was like, I don't know the play. I don't know if the play.
Got to keep his composure.
Screen or I'll play that.
Know that they're getting to him.
All right.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
That nigga.
And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
What's wrong, babe?
A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
You
so
sleepy?
The big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
I said, you ain't pregnant. You better not be. Not
now
yet.
a handoff looking right. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that.
I can do the story.
If you keep moving laterally,
I can go to the story after this.
Tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now here's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Let's go.
Picked off at the 22. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep rights. And that's caught inside the 35. And
Let's go.
Close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 69 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll give it to Mixon.
Running
into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Tell him you got power.
A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And thanks to the interception, the Bengals offense cashes in with 6. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh no, he's gone.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs. And he's gonna go
somebody over there.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third
quarter.
I
seen his shape.
4th down.
God damn it, see what you did? Some of them fucking with you. Got me in the wrong goddamn defense.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Somebody gonna snitch.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer.
Pull your flash like you gotta shine. Something. Hey, let's go. He said like a goddamn snitch.
They'll try and run for it.
Oh, come on.
Find his way in for 2, and we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that.
Please tell me.
Right there on the break.
Tell me why.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw here. And Robinson with a big catch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 19 and picking up the 1st.
We got the blitz. Safety blitz.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
God, let me hold your
He's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll go down.
That's horse collar. That's a horse collar. 1st down, though. That's a touchdown, too. God damn it.
A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Jalen Reeves-Maybin. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
All right, now, look at 56.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt that they want to ride all the way to the finish.
I had to go grab that.
Tell you, run the football, run the clock
I
down.
had to go grab
Instead,
that.
they're letting him throw it because they feel
I had to go grab that.
He's getting done.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They go back to the ground now with Mixon.
Oh,
Open space inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
He couldn't quite hold it.
Man, I thought he was going to keep going.
Ball pops out, incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And a short return to the 6-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing him.
And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further.
That just sound like a heartbreak. Oh, my God. That nigga whole heart stopped. That nigga.
There we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. Being chased out left.
Oh!
And nearly another interception.
Nearly another
They've been around the ball all game.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Oh,
now
yeah,
he
tackle.
pulls him over.
You gotta,
and now
what the
running
fuck?
right through it.
You too, nigga.
He's brought
God.
down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard
Tackle,
line.
shit.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Man, run better than fucking Mixon.
Right back to him on first down.
Get it, Obi.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra deep.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Obi, you
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Man, Obi. I don't know who you is. You out there working.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throwing deep for Galladay.
Oh, shit.
Incomplete. He
Oh,
can't
my
hang on.
God.
Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
That nigga big, man.
This defense was
what the fuck?
definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball.
That nigga big out there.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
You ready, B?
Now Mahomes got to have this
stuck.
one. Dancing to
I
his
ain't worried
left.
about them two.
That's going to
They
be
got,
knocked away.
they got
and
stuck together. I don't know what was going on with them two. all right.
So still
Y'all niggas want to get stuck, go ahead.
In this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, the team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense.
Mixon hit and all the ball is out. And I think the offense got it back. They did. Inside the 10-yard line, they avoid disaster.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And he said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. His pass caught at the 4. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
He's going to get it running right. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
You look.
3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
I can't believe it. I can't believe he didn't get in. No, you gotta be kidding me.
Now for the 2nd time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This
that nigga did not get in. Come on, man. What'd you say, man?
That will make this now a 19-point advantage.
Huh?
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away.
God, I can't
Miracles
believe
can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
That in here broke the tackle and went right.
Ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
In there, his big ass shit. His big ass should be able to take a tackle.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
On the
probably
next
just want to
podcast.
put this one behind them. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
We don't cheat.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh, no, these routes.
It's complete left side to Aguilar. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
Huh?
As the clock shows 50 seconds to
It should
play
be on the
here
what's the
in
name.
quarter
I'm gonna
number
see if it's
4.
on the that shit called Demand. It should be. 'Cause I want. It look interesting. What's that shit called? Oh shit! How the fuck you get up? The Last Witch Hunter. You thought this shit was? It looks pretty cool.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And he is
You make no sense at all.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
You don't
That'll be
know
a
what you're
loss of a
saying.
yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. They gotta have 6 here. It's
Oh.
3rd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Get your shit
He's
out my
got his
drawer.
man. It's caught for
Look,
a
in my way, look what
touchdown.
happened.
In for the score. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team,
Yeah.
but I think it counts more for the
Yeah.
fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yep,
It's
I
just
said
something
it.
maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
It is
Yeah,
her
I
fault.
agree with you totally on that one.
She got in my
Extra
way.
point up and through by Myers. And they're able to cut this
It's
deficit
our
down
fault.
to 12. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Nope.
So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down.
Girl, watch out.
That is
I
what you
can't.
practice for in winning
Stop kissing me.
situations each and every week. Victory
Stop.
motivation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. And
Yeah.
he'll lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be
Shit
2nd
now.
down.
Ah!
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Good game. Hell of a fucking player. No, that's just nasty. Yes, I felt the bad. I felt bad. I felt the fingers. Felt the fingers. Your stomach still hurt?
They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chain, bust down
What the
wrist.
hell?
And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when the drive home, get in the car. I be out on a late night. Opposite a play fight. See fine break night. This break night. My wristwatch is like a brake light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when I'm eating in Soho. I heard that you in love with the stuff in your hate me, they hate me. What should I do? Keep getting money. It's funny, I was just like you. Super Bowl Sunday. With the facts. Security guard told Kevin Hart to relax. Oh! Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, came in the choke.
The hell was that?
What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I
Give me.
don't know. Like when it drop home,
Oh, it's crazy, man.
I reinvented myself, they sorta hated it. I reinvented myself and upgraded it. Traded in the Jews.
What are you doing?
Lost a couple friends and got a couple new ones. Upstairs and downstairs, the balcony.
Elliot.
These oceanside views, the alchemy. Ain't nothing crazy like the city in the summertime. So when it's winter, I still be on my summer grind.
Business.
Handle your business. Handle your business. Loyal and honor, don't break no bro codes. The more red rose, max with the rose gold. Whoever counted me out.
Oh my God! No, you didn't start doing that. Get out of here, yo. Nigga did not just start doing them.
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke.
That looks so weird, yo.
They call a podcast poppy.
That dude.
Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something
Girl,
I don't
watch
know.
your
Like when
foot.
it drop home, game in the choke.
good, man.
Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Relax, 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 relax. Oh, relax, 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 relax. Oh, relax.
That is not the Harlem Shake, first of all.
Relax, 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 relax. What? Tell me something I
Chicken
don't
head.
know.
Oh,
What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke.
yeah, girl. Oh, God. Oh, okay, Nick. You first in everything. What you first? Okay, Joe. Okay, Joe. Okay, Robinson. Roll your eyes again, nigga.
No introduction really necessary. Get the mission like a secretary, boy, I'm legendary. When I'm dead and buried, still be kicking flames in the cemetery. Trap music originator. Fresh off of my hiatus, yelling, you know,
Jody.
my hater, they skywalk, I'm Darth
Is this
Vader.
Jody?
I don't give a about them, let them out anywhere, tell them they don't even matter. Just like and the can't go enter. New Cadillac with an all-gold hammer. Long as I remember how to Atlanta. I can give a about a dog. Used to getting things from the chest, so I count setting numbers in the hood. Do what I say, do. Tell them break bread and make that a bit, to hate that. 50 million, you died to make that middle.
Breaking
You
me.
vote for Trump, see me outside when you know what's up. I ain't hearing no peace talk, ain't funny, no hee-haw. Like a Black Panther week to the teeth, try me weak. Swear to
that
God, I
mean?
could have been Freddie Gray. Or Mike Brown, get down with a homie and a half a. Let me buy Sandra Bland. Listen, boy, you're challenging with the running man. I would challenge with a hand. What you see before you, what they told you.
Watch out before you maybe put some shit I'm not supposed to push. Some other advanced shit. Yeah, because I don't want to do no shit. And then everybody get mad like, what the hell you do? Like, my girl did it. So watch out. Yeah.
Roll by the car lot when bought it. Caught case at the case and a phone. They will watch you give a dip. I live today rapping back, counting them back what they counting back. Ain't roll mama, we know it did. We cashing out, we bagging that. Stacking up, there's zero. Certified neighborhood hero. You